a box. An ordinary box, you think? Well, actually no. This is my hard copy of Grand Theft Auto 5, still in box. So we'll unbox it for you. Let's see what's inside. Quite hyped about this game, as many of you are. Some of you may have it digital, but I like the hard copy. Keep me something to have in my shelf, along with my other games I have. Let's open this up a bit carefully, because I don't want to damage what's inside, of course. This is a tough plastic, I may add. What? I need a new die for this, actually. Damn. Ah, that's better. It's loose. So, what do we have here? That's a huge box. Let me see if I can make it clear for you. Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar. Let me get the box out of the way. No receipt in the box. Didn't get it for free though. Paid up front. So here in the Netherlands, where I live in, it was on Steam for €59.99. I ordered it somewhere else. Over there it was $44.99, so a lot less cheaper. Okay, so every text in the back is in Dutch, so I won't bother you with that. This is quite remarkable. Don't know if I can make it clear. The GTA logo that was originally used in GTA 2 and I believe also in GTA 1, but beneath that a GTA Online logo. That's new. So of course the PEGI info. Besides the PEGI 18, the icon for violence, strong language, and the online icon. So this is from Rockstar in the Benelux, Belgium, Luxembourg, Netherlands. Let me see. Quite a big box. That's bigger than all the other boxes before. I have here the... Let me grab that for a minute. I have here the GTA 4 box. As a comparison. GTA 4, GTA 5. I think it's double. Yeah. Double the depth in the box. Oh well, just put it there. And this is the Vice City box, which I also have original. The discs, however, in this Vice City are teared up. Rockstar never got a replacement for this, but always said it was customer's fault. Still a lovely box this, but also double. to death with the GTA 5 box. So let's rip this open, tear it apart carefully if possible. So I will keep this box as long as I have the game, which with my previous GTAs that was always, all the time. The only GTA that I did resell, not with a profit, is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I didn't like San Andreas the way I like the other GTAs. So this is the box on the outside. Nothing much to see here. Some screenshots of the game. Not that interesting though. So the box goes open from the bottom. Ooh, some booklets in there. Ooh, this is nice. Empty box. Let that put aside. So here we have the box with the CDs on the left and the booklet on the right, which is not that clear to see in this environment right now, but it will do. So we now have the box and the CD box, which apparently contains 7 discs, as said in media. Ooh, this one is sealed actually. Rockstar. A sealed booklet. So let's open this. Let me see how I can carefully open this without damaging the sticker. I want to keep that intact actually. Quite easy to get loose. I do hate one aspect about this kind of plastic carbon paper thingy, is that it gets quite smudged with fingerprints. It's nice to have such a high glance factor, if that's the right word for it, on the booklet, but it gets quite smudgy, and like you see, this logo isn't that bright as well already. So when you smudge that quite much, then it will be unreadable at some point. But nonetheless good quality. So let's see what's inside. Ooh, 1 million. I did get this before the 1st of April, and many of you will already know that when you ordered this game as a pre-order before the 1st of April, then you would get $1 million in game. 500,000 for the storyline, and $500,000 for the Grand Theft Auto Online, which apparently you do spend quite quickly actually. Okay, so also in Dutch, so we'll just summarize this quickly. The Rockstar activation code will grant you access to the $1 million in game, and it will automatically divide that into 2 halves of $500,000. So also again the Grand Theft Auto 5 logo and Grand Theft Auto Online, which is a bit different than this, like I showed you a couple of minutes back. And also that is not on other boxes of Grand Theft Auto. I looked it up quickly on the GTA 4 box that I showed you just now, and also the Vice City. It wasn't there. Ooh, this is nice. This is quite a small. Don't know what this is. Manual? Don't know. But the Vive logo is there. That's good. Okay, so also in Dutch. Technical support. The logo that you can have technical support for. The installment on a PC. But also with the apps. I do have the iFruit app on my. I have a Windows phone. But the iFruit was also launched on that, so you can also have support for the iFruit app, which doesn't work that well in the beginning, but now it does. It had some bugs in the early stages. So system requirements. Also in Dutch basically, but also in English quite a bit. So to summarize it, it's Windows 8.1, Windows 8, Windows 7, SP1, Windows Vista Suspect 2. Don't know if there are many people left who have Vista, but either way, Intel Core 2 Quad Q6600, 2.4 GHz, 4 CPUs. Okay, yeah, well, logical. It's quad processor from Intel, or AMD Venom quad core, 2.5 GHz, 4 gigs of memory. NVIDIA 9800 GT, 1 GB, or an AMD HD 4870 with 1 GB. The sound card should be compatible with DirectX 10, and free space on the hard drive should be 65 gigs, and also a DVD station. Well, quite logic. To add something to that, I said earlier it's the CD box. Oh, it's a CD box, but it's actually a disc box. It's a 7 dual layer disc box. Yeah, you heard me correctly, dual layers. So GTA 4 was also dual layers, but it were 2, and the expansion. Okay, don't know if you hear that in the back, but that's the ice cream truck going by. Don't know how about you, but at 8:30 p.m. I don't expect an ice cream truck. Quite typical. We do Grand Theft Auto and an ice cream truck appears in the background. Okay, so continuing on. So yeah, 7 dual layers. 2 dual layers also in GTA 4, and 2 separate dual layers for the stories of episodes from Liberty City, the expansion pack from GTA 4. So continuing on with the manual. Please get rid of that truck. So yeah, installation process, a field for notes, which I don't use in manuals. I don't know how about you, but I don't use this kind of pages. I want to keep my manual clean. I don't want to rip it up with some notes that I make. I mean, I have a separate book for that if I want to, or Word, or a notepad or something, or I just grab a piece of paper from my printer. I don't need that in a manual. So yeah, activation code in the back, GTA Online at the back. Grand Theft Auto Online is a dynamic and growing Grand Theft Auto world for more than one player. Grand Theft Auto Online is based on the expand game world and impressive capabilities from Grand Theft Auto 5, and will be bigger because of the downloadable content. Well, console players already noticed that. There was even a thing about, if I can recall correctly, there was a thing about Xbox 360 Arcade and the PlayStation 3, 4 gigabytes or 8 gigabytes, that people who want to play on that, they would come to the fact that it's limited in disk space. So they tried to ask Grand Theft Auto what's the deal with that, and can we choose what downloadable content we download and which not. Well, actually no, you can't, which is quite good to understand. You know, you don't want someone in GTA Online who don't have the one content but do have the other one, and vice versa. So yeah, some people have their problems with it. On a PC, you don't come across that problem that quickly. But if you happen to install it on SSD, solid state drive, then you might want to think twice where to put it, because after this there will be more downloadable contents. I'm sure of it, and otherwise expansion for Grand Theft Auto 5 itself. So yeah, well, enough of this. Oh, the map. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Can you see it on camera? I don't think so. Well, actually you can. A Grand Theft Auto, a Rockstar logo in the back of the booklet. That's cool. I can't get it too clear for you, but it's there. Be sure of it. Los Santos Transit. Catch the arrow. Okay. Easter egg or some kind? I don't know. So this map is also in Dutch, of course. So a complete map again of Los Santos Transit. That's good. That was also in GTA 4. In the I think it was the guide to Grand Theft Auto 4 it was in. Otherwise it was also on the map. I think it's on the map as well. So here we have what do we have here? The Morning Glory County, Blaine County, estimated 1823, and County of Los Santos, San Andreas. Indians and Mexicans, I think. Okay. Quite a big map, actually. Let me put it out a bit. Okay, so okay, keep there. So that's the whole island in detail. Let me zoom it in a bit. Okay, Blaine County. An airstrip. Nope, that's actually the fort. The military complex. I've already seen some videos online of GTA 5 players that had it on the console, on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. You can do some great things there. Mount Chiliad, that's a returning mountain from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Vinewood, that's also returning from San Andreas. When they announced GTA 5, I thought they would redo the whole San Andreas part of Grand Theft Auto, but they actually didn't. They only took Los Santos and the island next to it. It's a bit different from this one. Mount Chiliad was in San Andreas more like here, and now it's up there on the top. Don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can actually. Okay. So what's on the other side? Most of the time it would be a poster. Let me turn this around. Ooh, that's even better. I do like the posters from Grand Theft Auto, but this is better. The booklet is in the way. This is a detailed view of downtown, of Los Santos itself. And then we have right here a detailed view of Blaine County, of Sandy Shores. And then up here, let me see, that's Chumash, if I pronounce it correctly, and Paleto Bay. So that's cool, detailed view. Here's some things about the map, what you can find in Los Santos, and also City of Los Santos, founded in 1781, so actually earlier than Blaine County. So that's the map. That's actually good. Oh, the can you see this? Yeah, the red line on the detailed view is the Los Santos Transit, so you have that double on here. Good. So let me fold that back in. This map is easier to fold back in. Most of the time it was quite hard to fold it back in the way it was. So there it is. Let's put that back in here. I want to keep everything nice and clean inside. The only thing I do miss of this, I don't know if it's just not in my copy or that it's not in anyone's copy, is that I don't have a Grand Theft Auto guide. On one hand, it's understandable. I mean, someone who is going to play Grand Theft Auto 5 does already own previous versions of Grand Theft Auto or played it at a friend's house or something, so you are familiar with it. But in GTA 4, let me grab that back real quick. I don't want to make this video too long. So here we have the map with the poster, as I said. You have this too. Here we have Best Of edition on Liberty City. So this is actually survival guide of what to do, of the action you can do, the sightseeing you can do, information about the radio stations, which is quite good because then you know what kind of artists lend their music for this game. Now you have in GTA 5 you don't have that, so you must figure it out your own. Don't know if there is a manual on the disc though, so I don't know that for sure. But then you have the Wiz and you have the Z option to know what's on the radio, like Shazam and Soundhound and that kind of stuff. Lovemeet.net. So you know what to expect from the game without starting it up yet. And then you have the well, actually this was the guide. This was the guide, and this is the survival guide. So then you know this is actually the manual, how to get along with it. So actually the guide is missing in GTA 5, which is not that bad, but I would want it in there. But nonetheless, it's not a big deal. It's just a short and quick side note to the game. So let's put that back. Also, this has the GTA 4 box, an extra with a Grand Theft Auto 4 sticker that I had as an extra. But here you had some view of it. So let's open the 7 dual layer disc box. I think maybe it's in there, you never know. So let's put that in here. Trevor on the back, who does his things from Blaine County. Franklin on the right, and Michael on the left. So I do like that there are in 3 different areas from GTA. Okay, so this is the disc box, the 7 dual layer discs. The Vinewood strip, Michael's wife who does yoga, Kung Fu guy, I think he is an associate of Trevor. Then Michael's daughter, who does some idol shows stuff, who Michael doesn't approve of that. Lamar, Franklin's sidekick. Then we have Simeon, who is the car dealer in GTA 5, who Lamar and Franklin works for. And then we have the sidekick from Trevor, some Indian Rasta dude. Okay, so, and oh, I see something here. Let me put this out quickly. Okay, so they are quite loose in their system, that's good. That's good, and they are quite loose from each other as well. Don't get this one out. Ew. Okay, so didn't damage it. Good. Don't know if you can see this. Vine. What? Keep that here. Okay, so the disc. Let's put this down. What? Ew. This one is a bit stuck. That one was a bit stuck. Not that good. Vine Whoa, fine whoa. Okay. I know what it says. You apparently also do already. But just for the full unbox of this game. Fine wood. That's awesome. They did that pretty well. Okay, so some push buttons aren't that great to use. Something to notice when you swapping discs, because that was my problem with GTA 5 City. The push buttons that were in there, I think they tear up the discs inside, and Rockstar never really acknowledged that problem, but I think that was the fact that my GTA 5 City discs were teared up. So there you have it, Grand Theft Auto 5, the unboxing. So no GTA guide in here as well, just the discs and the booklet and the cover, which you can't open like GTA 4. So the box itself is just the box. So let's put this back in and then we're done. So I think I will do also some footage of the game when I have built my new PC together. That has arrived today. I did receive this 2 days ago, and my new PC arrived today in full, so I can build that one. I will also do some unboxing for that one, because it has some nice parts. So if you want to see that, go to this annotation, and when I have my small footage of the game, then you might go to that annotation. And I also am doing a review on my website/blog. If you are interested in what I think of this game, when I have some fair amount of hours into it, then you can read the review on that annotation. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. It's my first unboxing actually, so don't be too harsh. Any feedback is welcome, and you can leave that in the comment section below. And if you missed something or want to read something back, it's in the information box below this clip.